to the big house, Michigan Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Oklahoma Sooners and the Michigan Wolverines. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sideline, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Michigan went through one of the most dramatic off-seasons we've ever seen in college football, but they have steadied the ship, hiring longtime head coach Kyle Whittingham, who is highly respected and highly thought of in this industry. Whittingham has brought some stability to that program. We'll see if he's able to get the same results on the field with a talented roster. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Michigan's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And here comes Bryce Underwood. Led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out. Wide receiver comes in motion. The run inside. It's Marshall. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll go right back to it. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Wolverines line up to punt it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Makes a move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So Oklahoma's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And when you have a corner of this caliber, it gives the defense so many options in the way they can attack. We'll see what they're able to do with this guy. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Unloads to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Running inside, it's Robinson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Might have a chance. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Underwood. Grab behind the line. It's Owens. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Buys a little time with his feet. Oh, he's got some space. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the counter. give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Bringing the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Fires into traffic, picked off. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Oklahoma sends the offense out, ready to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
He throws one to the left. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Play fake, Underwood. Pocket breaking down. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll go to the counter. Finding some room. Makes it past the marker. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Rushes on him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And the defense coming through with the 1st sack of the day. And I tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Throwing, Underwood. They've got the screen set up. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down, 4th down coming from the 48. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. The Wolverines will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. The long missed field goal squashed any hopes of scoring on the last drive. They'll try to get something done this time. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Mateer. Buying some time as he moves left. Looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. If they don't pick up this 3rd down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Sooners decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. Down 7-0, and they'll have a chance to match the score on this drive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Here's Underwood to throw. Got his man. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Oklahoma! Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
He's going to take off. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. And the Wolverines will call on their punt team. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. First play of the drive comes from the 41. They'll start on the ground with Xavier Robinson. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Now on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Mateer. He spins that thing down the middle. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Snags it quickly on the left. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. That 1st down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 16. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Here's a hit. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Wolverines send out the punt unit. Nestles it in at the 35. Slips through the line. And there he goes. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got enough for the first. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping. Big play. Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. To the air, it's Mateer. Quick strike complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. Throws toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger. They'll use the timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Number 29, set to advance on the football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Run inside. It's Marshall. He'll push his way for a few, and the clock will continue to run. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Under fire. Lofts one high and deep. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with Oregon taking on the Oklahoma State Cowboys. And it's the Ducks in an absolute fist fight with a team that has been every bit their equal today. Both offenses putting up points. Feels like anything can happen in this second half. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside the big house. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
And the Wolverines will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't.
And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. They'll run the counter. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. 1st and 10. Xavier again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Going to try to get it himself. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Michigan, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Michigan offense. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Wolverines want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They aren't deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Let's see what he can do with it. He's got great speed. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some run. On that return, and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Here come the Sooners, ready to go on offense. Looking to pass, it's Mateer. They're working that left side. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Running inside, it's Robinson. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Motion from the wideout. Caught, and he's got room. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown Sooners! And the pummeling has started.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
And he made the extra point without problem.
27, Michigan, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Can't connect on his 1st throw.
And man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet, Yellow.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wide receiver going in motion. Got maybe a yard, 3rd down and 9 coming. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking for a man. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Makes a grab over the middle. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Always great to build momentum with an early season victory. Let's take a look at what's in store coming up next week. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So 1st down will open up the final period. The run inside. It's Marshall.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody. Him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on 4th down with the heat. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun. Give on the inside. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
Sweet cut there. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Just feeds the running back. Smashes through the tackle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Sooners are marching down the field. Running inside, it's Robinson. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Options galore here, 2nd and just a few inches. Motion from the wide receiver. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Sooners go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
Ready. Flag 14. Flag 14. Hey, move.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They took it 64 yards right down the field. Now a timeout call by the Sooners. That's their 1st. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
Other scores around the country. Slippery Rock 30. IUP 27.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. grabbed in the backfield. It's Marshall. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing attack.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Buchanan. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. The sure hands. It's Marsh. And a good in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their 2nd. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Gives it on the option. They convert on 3rd down. It's it to the 46-yard line. The Sooners call timeout, and that's their last one. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. They're setting up the screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're